I have small girly hands even, but look how tiny that is. I don't know if it's focusing or not because I don't have the GoPro with the screen on the back, so hopefully that's in focus. But look at the size of that. Oh, and it almost killed me putting that together. I don't know how long it took, but it was a fair amount of aggravation involved. I got that is a body clip off a Losi Micro Trekker, just to show you the screw size. Look at the size of that screw. There's a finger. I haven't lost anything yet, but I'm only a few minutes into this. I'm going to lose some stuff, if not my mind. Okay, so the itty bitty front diff is together. Got all those little balls on it for all the different links, so I guess it's going to be 4-link. And the steering links are on there. This is not an easy build, I'll tell you. I'm laughing at it and stuff, but this is not an easy build. Everything's so tiny. I'm lucky I have girly hands. There's a size comparison. That's not even the tire from this truck. That's off a Losi Trekker. And this is 1/35th scale. I believe the Trekker is 1/24th. But look at the size of that little guy. It weighs nothing. Fun, fun, fun. I lost it already. There it is. It's so tiny and hiding. So I just assembled that guy. That's the, hopefully that's in the shot. That's the little itty bitty servo with the brackets. I still got to attach it to, I imagine, the front diff, but the next step is the rear diff, which is more of those little guys, little pins, little E-clips. So much fun, I tell you. Alright. This itty bitty rubber gasket goes on there. Nice and easily. That holds the pin in place. Alright. I think it went better than the first axle, but that's just the beginning. Make it look like that, eh? Thing's so tiny. Some grease. Probably just clean the end off. There we go. Ooh. Okay, so the two axles are done. They're sitting on top of a 1.9 or 155 tire, the old mud thrasher off the SC, or the Trail Finder 2. Such tiny little guys. Off to the links. Look at these things. I can't even pick up the rod. You have to jam it under your fingernail in order to pick it up. So hope you can see on the angle, but those are grub screws. Those are the gears for the tranny. There's the motor. Those are the grub screws though. Look at them. Oh, get off there. Static electricity will hold this on. You don't even need a magnet. Those are so tiny. Jesus. Okay, just showing where we're at so far. So the tranny's together. So it's just the two gears. This one is solid on the pin. I didn't have to do the little tiny pin that goes in there. Just the shaft goes through it. And there's the other gear above it. Can't quite turn the motor with it, but that's okay. That's together with a little bit of marine grease in there. Then all these little balls had to go on there. That was a lot of fun. Yes, everything is so damn tiny. But it progresses. I'm Ollie. You got eye boogers. Hello. Ya big suck. Hey, ya big suck.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Put the LEDs in the front, and then these little lenses go in too.
What?
And it's not telling us to put LEDs in the back yet.
Wait, get over here. Get over here. Don't pretend like you can't. Go away. Go on.
It only has one tail light.
Get over here.
It's actually only calling for 3.
I got the two side chassis rails on. The balls are ready for the shocks. Shocks have not been assembled. Axles with links are ready to go. Motor's been mounted into the tranny. Tranny's built, of course. All the balls are attached to it, ready to get attached to links after I get the chassis assembled. But the chassis assembly looks like that, and yeah, brain's kind of starting to turn to mush after a couple hours. I don't think I'll be doing that. And then still all those parts to go, tires to build, shocks to build. Not doing the lights because I can't see me taking it on the trail run as soon as I'm driving it in the house. Oh yeah, bumpers are ready. Yeah, chassis assembly next, shocks, axles go on, finish the electronics, find a receiver for it. Alright, and then we'll be off to the race. Alright, so it's been about a week, if not a little more than a week, since I've been working on this thing. I've been busy with other projects, and then weather has interference, and then other trail runs, of course. So I'm busting everything back out again. See if I can't get her finished today. That looks like a wee little aerial. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so the next step, according to this here, is getting everything now, the chassis assembled with the tranny and the bumpers and the servo. It looks like it's going in there, and all the itty bitty screws. These guys, oh my god. Wait, those are other shock hoops, I think I'm going to be needing shortly. So half the chassis. There's a bumper, another half of the chassis, another bumper. That's some kind of cross member that I wasn't supposed to break off there yet. Get that out of there. Is that, no, that's done. There's another cross member looking piece, skid plate possibly. Rod, annoying ass rod ends. Dual. Still haven't figured out what this guy's for yet. Guess we'll find out eventually. Tires. Motor and tranny. Other axle. Stupid little Allen key. Alright, I shouldn't need anything else out of here, I don't think, for now. And so spare parts, my god. Maybe those should stay in there. Is this guy? So I need two 503s. Okay, so I'm already feeling like this is going to be boring to you guys, so I'm going to start slapping this together. When I get it to that point, I will bring the camera on again and talk about how psycho annoying it was to try and put all this together at one time. Because everything's so tiny. Alright, hold on. Okay, well, I got this thing mostly put together now. Something went wrong somewhere. I don't know what yet. I haven't figured it out, but as usual, I like to show you guys my mistakes. So there's different ways of looking at this thing. I don't know why, because there's not a lot of English, right? So you got this showing the servo with nothing attached to it, with the horn getting on it. You go back near the beginning. It shows this bracket getting going onto the servo. Oh, that's for the axle mount. Okay, I just figured it out. So I went chassis mount accidentally, because I put this on earlier with a friend's recommendation. Well, Rookie, he was here helping me, right? So we put that on there then, and then I continue on and go. I guess I just figured it out now. Helps, because you go to put the servo onto the chassis, and that bracket gets in the way, and I couldn't figure it out. So I removed this here bracket, and then I got the servo on. It took me a couple of minutes, but I'm like, well, that bracket has to come off in order for the servo to go on. So yeah, I guess I'm chassis mounted now, and now I'm off to shocks, my favorite. Then drive shafts, and then we're getting closer. I gotta build some shocks, so this ain't gonna be fun. Looking for part bag D. Am I gonna be that one? Yep. Oh yeah, I was using a lighter to heat up those little balls that you got to thread into like the shock hoops. I was using a lighter to heat them up and get them in there. Rookie suggested it would help. It wasn't bad. I'm looking for scissors, Roy.